I did not start my master's degree because I just wanted to jackpot. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It feels good to finally say this. I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel for the longest time, but I'm doing it anyway. So you're welcome. My name is Elizabeth Ajao, and on this channel, I'm going to be doing a lot of yappings. I'll be yapping about my life, yapping about my career. I am a 25-year-old young adult, and I have a lot of figuring out to do in life, and I have figured out a lot as well. So I'm going to be talking about everything I'm learning from life, career, relationships, family, friends, whatever it is. Just think about my life behind the scenes. That's what this YouTube channel is for. Subscribe, click the subscribe button below, like this video, subscribe, tell your friends about it. I just feel so giddy to be talking about my channel. Okay, so let's talk about what I'm here to say. On today's episode, I'll be talking about why I actually started my master's degree. I've been a master's student for 3 months now, and it has been an exciting journey. It has been a journey that I couldn't truly have fully prepared for because a lot has happened. I've learned a lot. I have grown. I have been stretched. And I didn't start my master's degree because it was just the cool thing to do, right? Or it was the happening thing now. I had a real reason why I started this degree. And on this episode, I'm going to be walking you through the reason for starting my master's degree, everything, the journey, how I came about the decision of my course, how I came about the decision of the school, and why now. I'm going to start by saying why I actually consider the master's degree at all. Why a master's degree? Must everybody do a master's degree? Is that a question? Rhetorical question. This master's degree thing for me did not start this year. It didn't start last year. It didn't even start 5 years ago. It started as far back as when I was in secondary school. Kudos and shout out to my siblings. My siblings have been huge role models to me. I can't even deny it. Kudos and a very huge shout out to my dad. My dad is a doctor, by the way, the only doctor in the family, and most likely ever. Because PhD and me, I don't know, never say never. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is my family, when it comes to like modeling what I wanted out of life from a very young age, my family gave me that. And so I had a father that had multiple master's degree. I had a brother that also had a master's degree or was about to have a master's degree when I was in secondary school. And I had a sister that was also walking through that path. So a master's degree just felt natural to me, right? It was just like family ritual. If I didn't do it, something would be wrong. But that aside, it's seeing like my siblings, my dad, my brother, and everyone in my family actually own a master's degree just naturally made me want to have one. So even before I started my undergraduate, when I was in secondary school, like senior secondary school, I already knew that I was going to get a master's degree. And for me, right, what now solidified the fact that my master's degree wasn't going to be in my own country, Nigeria, was seeing my brother. My brother traveled for his master's. And it felt really exciting, right? That, okay, this is cool. At the time, I didn't even have like a solid reason, but I just knew that this thing, I want it to. And that's how much exposure does to your mind, right? You can only think within the space of what you're exposed to. And so having that exposure early on in my life made me see the possibilities, right? And I just knew I wanted a master's degree. So yeah, I'll say that was the foundation of my wanting a master's degree. On to the next question. Why now? Why am I doing my master's degree now? I've always wanted a master's degree since. Why not immediately after school? Why didn't I do it immediately after school? Why didn't I do it even much later in life? Why am I doing it now? Honestly, the best answer is this is just the perfect time for me. I wanted to do my master's actually immediately after school, but thinking about it now, looking back in time, I think this is just the perfect time for me to start my master's degree. For context, my bachelor's degree was in botany. I studied botany in the prestigious Obafemi Awolowo University. Great if first student or alumni. You can I grade it for in the comment. So yeah, I studied botany at Obafemi Awolowo University, and after school, it was just natural that if I wanted to do my master's degree, I continue in that path, right? Something biology, biotechnology, all of this bio and technology stuff. But for some reason, things didn't work out, and I'm glad now that things did not work out then, because I mean, I would have been studying plants at master's level. Nah, I mean, I wasn't really interested in botany, so it's a different thing if I was interested in botany and then I went for it. Fantastic. So now just feels like the perfect time. I have been working for 5 years as a product manager in the tech space. Getting into product management, I didn't have any form of formal training. I didn't have any form of, textbook knowledge, so to say. And so everything I've been doing over the last 5 years has been based off experience. So it's been learning on the job practically, right? And I just got to a point in my career where I just felt like I needed some I needed to be grounded in the fundamentals. I needed to understand like how technology works fundamentally behind the scenes. I needed to know from a theoretical standpoint. Yeah, so practical is good, experiential is good, but sometimes you also want the theoretical. And I just got to that stage in my life where I wanted the theoretical knowledge. You can say, but you can read it in books. I know, but I am not reading it in books. I have been reading in books, don't mind me, but I chose the classroom setting. I wanted to instill that discipline. So that was when I knew that, okay, I needed to go get my master's degree. And then, like, I was very, very strong on it from 2 years ago, actually. 2 years ago, I was already 3 years in my career. And so that was when I started considering a master's degree in an IT related discipline really strongly. So, yeah. And then now, like, everything just like aligned and it works perfectly. I have a few more questions to answer. Why my course specifically? I'm currently studying information technology and innovation, the management aspect of it, managing innovation, managing information technology. Till in one, which has been exciting so far. I have always, like I said, I'm currently a product manager and I've always been looking for a course directly related to my field. And this course just felt perfect. I also wanted a technology related course, like heavy on tech, right? I mean, I saw computer science courses, computer science conversion, but I also wanted to lean into like my management experience since that's what I've been doing mostly in tech. So it just felt perfect and natural for me. I found out about this course first from another school and I fell in love instantly when I found it. It's also a school in the United Kingdom. I applied, but I did not get in, sadly. That rejection, I wouldn't lie, is one of the top two rejections I faced in my life. I cried. I cried very, 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 very much. But I'm over it because it was a prestigious school, so I was very excited about it. I didn't get into this school, but I still knew that that course was really where my heart was. So when I found out about that same course in my current school. Guys, what do you think I would have done? Of course, I went for it. I'm currently studying at the University of Salford in the United Kingdom, and I found about my course one of the days where I was researching, and I just went for it, and I do not regret it. So far, so good. Last questions. What were some of the things I didn't use as a reason to start this degree? I would say one of it is just doing a master's degree for doing sake, right? I didn't just want to do a master's degree for doing sake. I wanted a master's degree that would directly impact me, whether financially or knowledgeably. I mean, everything compounds at the end of the day. Also, another thing I did not use as a reason was I didn't go for an MBA at this point of my life. So I didn't do what was cool or trendy especially because in my line of work, I'm currently a product manager, and in my line of work, 90% of the people going for their masters are going for an MBA, which is perfect, really, considering the kind of the work I do. But I did not think I was ready for a business degree at the time. I wanted a degree that aligned more with my goal, which was to deepen my knowledge in technology and to theoretically prove that I sabi. So I lean more towards information technology related courses. The last but the most, well, let's say the most important to be said, right? I did not start my master's degree because I just wanted to jackpot. For those that don't know, jackpot means to, I don't know how to explain it, to run away to another country. I mean, like, I've always wanted exposure, and I definitely knew I was going to do my master's degree in Nigeria. But for me, it wasn't a case where this master's degree is what would send me out of the country finally. Obviously, after my master's degree, I might still be open to staying back, but like the master's degree is not what, I don't know how to explain it. The master's degree is not what I saw as the avenue to finally leave the country. I just wanted to get my master's degree in the course I'm doing, in the school I'm currently doing it in, and that was what was important to me at the time. If I wanted to japa, there are other ways I could, right, do it. Master's degree, especially like in the UK, like a lot of people know, it's not even guaranteed that because you did a master's, you will just automatically stay in country. So I just wanted to do my master's in the course I'm doing, in the field I'm doing, because that's like what I'm passionate about right now, and in the years to come as well. And we see how the journey kicks off from here. So this and many more are the reasons why I'm doing my master's degree. I hope you had fun watching this. Tell me you had fun, because you're going to see me on your screen. Oh, tell somebody about my YouTube channel, please. And make sure you have subscribed yourself. Have you? I have. So do. See you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.